Guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Currently it is in the morning and today I am going to be taking y'all along my day of keto eating. Today's full day of eating will be keto recipes, just a little heads up. So this morning I went to the gym. I got in a good leg workout. This is my second week getting back into the gym after a couple of days in San Antonio on vacation. So I know I'm gonna be sore tomorrow, but it was a really good workout. I came home, as y'all saw, I had my protein drink this morning. After my workout, I got ready for the day, and I'm not gonna have lunch until a little bit here shortly because I'm not really hungry that much right now. But before we have lunch today, I am going to be showing y'all a new slow cooker recipe, or another slow cooker recipe that I haven't made for y'all before. We're going to be making some keto chicken and dumplings, and since it is in the slow cooker, it's going to be cooking all day, so I want to go ahead and jump on that right now and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring out my slow cooker and we're gonna start it up so we can have ourselves some easy dinner tonight. I love slow cooker recipes. A lot of y'all been wanting to see more slow cooker recipes, so especially for fall, because fall's coming up, or fall's here, but you know, like the cold weather is here, and a lot of y'all love crock pot recipes for that, slow cook recipes for that. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. I know it's going to be absolutely delicious and I cannot wait to make it for y'all. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to get started on this recipe, we are going to be taking some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I'm going to go ahead and trim off the fat, and then we will add it to our slow cooker. All the ingredients and the measurements will be in the description below, along with the macros. Okay, once you prep your chicken and put it in your slow cooker, we're going to go ahead and prep a couple of veggies. So we're going to want some garlic. You're going to go ahead and finally chop one small onion, or half an onion, a couple carrots. I had these little snacking carrots, but you can use like 2 regular carrots. And then we're going to go ahead and chop up some celery. You're going to go ahead and add all of this on top of the chicken into your slow cooker. Once you have your chicken and veggies in, we're going to season. So we're going to go in with a little bit of pepper, some salt to taste, some oregano, some thyme, and some basil. Now we're going to go ahead and add 1 cup of chicken broth. Now you just want to go ahead and give everything a good mix. Make sure everything gets well seasoned and coated and the chicken is laying in the chicken broth. We're going to go ahead and put the lid on. Now I am doing this in my Instant Pot, but my Instant Pot is also a slow cooker, so it just depends what you're using. But we're going to go ahead and start slow cooking this for dinner for a couple of hours. So we're going to click slow cook, and you're going to slow cook it on low for 4 hours. Mine just does normal, but that'll be fine. Usually 4 to 4.5 hours. And that'll be ready later on. Alright guys, so after I put our chicken to slow cook, I was doing some work, just editing a couple of videos. Now we're gonna go ahead and have some lunch. So I'm gonna be making a simple egg salad sandwich. I had got that low carb bread from HEB and it's so good. I want to go ahead and use some of it up. So we're gonna be making an egg salad sandwich, and then we're gonna have some Quest chips. Was it Quest chips? I think I got Hilo chips. We're gonna have some protein chips on the side. Okay, so I'm gonna be making it in this container because I am making extras. I'm going to be eating leftovers tomorrow, so we're going to be making this for 2 lunches. I'm gonna go ahead and start pre-scanning everything in to create our recipe. I'm gonna break it down into 2 servings so we can get our exact macros for lunch today. Sorry if y'all hear, I think they're cutting somebody's grass outside. I don't even know if y'all can hear that. But so this week I actually grabbed some pre-boiled eggs because every single time I want to make a lunch with boiled eggs, I forget to boil them like the day ahead, and then I don't have time in the morning. I go to the gym, I get distracted, and I hate warm boiled eggs. I do not like that. So I started buying pre-boiled eggs. It's optional, but they do have them, okay? And it makes life so much easier. This comes with 6 medium eggs. We're gonna go ahead and scan it in. The barcode at the bottom. So let's see a serving size. So a serving is 1 egg. I'm going to be going in with 4 eggs, and we'll have 2 eggs per serving. So I'm going to go in with 4 eggs, and this is going to be, oh no, I forgot to click create a recipe. So in Carb Manager, you're going to go to add food. In the corner, you're going to click create a recipe. You're gonna name it egg salad. This is going to be for 2 servings, and then you can start scanning in the ingredients and it'll break it down per serving in the app. So we're gonna go in with 4 eggs. Then I'm going to be adding, I got some light mayo. This isn't the cleanest mayo, but I started getting light mayonnaise because it has lesser calories. If you want to go ahead and buy like keto approved mayonnaise that are like, they're a little bit pricier, so we on a budget, okay? So it's not terrible, but I went ahead and grabbed some of this. We're gonna go ahead and scan this in. A serving size is 1 tablespoon, so we'll go in with 2 tablespoons, so 1 tablespoon per serving. Add that in. We're going in with some mustard. This does have 5 calories, since usually mustard doesn't have calories, but this is a Whataburger mustard, so it does have 5 calories. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan it in. We'll go in with 2 tablespoons as well. Whataburger mustard is the best. I don't know, it's like has a strong mustard flavor, but it's so good. Okay, then I was gonna add a little bit of avocado. I'm gonna keep this separate because I'm not gonna mix this in with my egg salad, so we'll add that at the end. I'm gonna add in some pickles. These have 0 calories all across the board. It does say it has 1 carb, so we'll just scan it in since it does have a carb. I'm just gonna go in with 1 piece for 1 net carb, total 1 carb. This is just like, I got these at Aldi. These are just some kosher dill spears. And then of course, like seasoning, I'm not gonna add that in. We're gonna add in some celery. Usually I don't add in veggies, but lately I have been because like it just adds a little calories. So like one large stalk is 9 calories. So we'll go ahead and add 1 stalk. And then, okay, so that's all that's going in my egg salad. We'll scan this and the avocado in separately. So I'm gonna go ahead and click save, and you're gonna create a recipe and it'll break it down per serving. So our egg salad is gonna be 2 net carbs per serving, 11 grams of protein, 11 grams of fat, and only 154 calories. So we'll go ahead and add that to our lunch. Now we're gonna scan in our bread separately. So, oh, I remember the bread doesn't pop up yet because it's like a new bread. So it's really not on Carb Manager, but I went ahead and scanned it in yesterday, so it should still be in my recents. Okay, so this bread is 2 net carbs per slice for only 30 calories per slice. So we're gonna add 2 slices. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of avocado. And yes, this week I did end up grabbing the Hilo Life chips. I grabbed the big bag because I was gonna have some again tomorrow for my next lunch. There is 4 servings in here. So we'll go ahead and weigh it out. I'm just gonna go in with the serving size for 150 calories. So I scanned everything in. I personally like to pre-scan everything in just to make sure I am on track with everything. And this lunch is only going to be a total of 415 calories. That's including the bread, the egg salad, the avocado, and the chips. So let's go ahead and prepare that. Okay, starting with our eggs. So I went ahead and scanned in 4 eggs. And then I'm just going to go ahead and give these a rough chop. I like to keep them kind of chunky so I can have some texture to my egg salad. Next, I went ahead and rinsed my large stalk of celery, and I'm just going to chop this into bite-sized pieces. Go in with a spear of pickle. Chop that up. Okay, next we're going to be going ahead and adding in our mustard. So we're going in with 2 tablespoons. Next is our light mayonnaise. We're going in with 2 tablespoons as well. Then you're just going to season. So you can do whatever seasonings you like. You can do salt and pepper. I'm doing Slap Your Mama. I'm not going to add any extra like salt because it's pretty salty already. And then all you're going to do is give this a good mix until well combined. Now we're going to go ahead and take our H-E-B low carb bread. I am taking the 2 slices. We're going to go ahead and smear the half of the avocado onto our bread. I'm just going to use half of this avocado and then I'll save the other half for tomorrow. Now we're going in with half of our egg salad that we just made. And then the other half is for tomorrow. Before I close it, this is optional, but I love to add a little hot sauce onto my egg salad. 0 calories. Oh, this looks so good already. This in half. And then we're gonna go ahead and go in with the serving size of our Halo chips. This is the ranch flavor. They do have different flavors. All right, guys, and here is our easy peasy lunch for today. An easy egg salad. I feel like egg salad is probably one of my favorite lunches and quickest lunches to make. And you can definitely meal prep it ahead of time as well. And along with the egg salad today for lunch, I will be having my favorite Gold Peak Zero Sugar Sweet Tea. This lunch is about to be so good, and I cannot wait for dinner later on. Ooh, look at this. It's a thick sandwich. All right, let's dig in. So when I tried this bread for the first time yesterday, I tried it toasted. Now that it's soft, it's still really good. This is probably one of my favorite breads. I love the texture to it. Again, it's only at H-E-B, so sorry if you don't have an H-E-B near you, but if you do, definitely give this low carb bread a try. I don't think I've tried the ranch Cheeto chips. The color looks a little iffy. It looks very dull, but let's give it a try. So it has like a hint of ranch flavor. Kind of goes away, but I do like the texture. Very crunchy. But I wish I had more ranch flavor, but they're not bad at all. 7 out of 10. They're pretty good. Love the texture though. You guys, lunch was absolutely delicious. But before I pick up my kids from school, I have to run a quick errand. So when we were in San Antonio, my son was Naruto. He took his Halloween costume because he went to a trick or treat with my mom. And she thought she packed like his little thing, like his little sword thing that goes to his costume, but I guess she didn't pack it. We left it in San Antonio, so I have to pick him up at another one because it goes with his costume and he will be devastated. So I have to run that quick errand, put some gas, and yeah, we're just gonna do that really quickly before I pick up my boys. My chicken has been slow cooking for a couple hours. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. This is what you should be working with. We're gonna go ahead and take out the chicken and shred it. Then you'll add it back in and then we'll get started on the dumplings. This chicken already just smells so good by itself. This chicken is literally just falling apart already. Okay, so you just wanna get 2 forks and shred it up. Usually I use my hand mixer, but since we're using chicken thighs, it's pretty tender, so it just falls right apart. Okay, once you have your chicken shredded, you're gonna go ahead and add it back into your Instant Pot. I went ahead and mixed it into the broth. Now we're gonna go ahead and get started on the dumplings. Before we get started on the dumplings, we wanna get the sauce, the chicken nice and creamy, like the sauce in the chicken. So you're gonna take 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. To your cream cheese, you're gonna add in 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And then just a little parsley for color. We're gonna mix this together. I went ahead and added that cream cheese mixture to the chicken, and then you're just gonna go ahead and mix it together until it's well incorporated. Now we're gonna get started on the dumplings. So you're gonna take 7 ounces of whole milk ricotta cheese. I have the bowl on my scale because this is a 15-ounce container, so I'm gonna go ahead and weigh out 7 ounces. Then you're gonna add in 1 egg yolk without the egg whites and 2/3 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. You're gonna go ahead and give these ingredients well mixed together until it's well combined. And it should look something like this. Now for our flour, you're gonna go in with 3 tablespoons of coconut flour. And you're gonna go ahead and start mixing this together until it forms your dough. Now that you have your dumpling dough, You're gonna drop spoonfuls on top of your chicken, just like that, all around. Once you have your dough in there, we're gonna go ahead and cover it and slow cook it again. You kind of want to do it into like tablespoon sizes, but I kind of just cover little tablespoons all on top. You're gonna go ahead and cover it. Then you're gonna slow cook this again for about 1 to 1.5 hours. Okay, so I finished up dinner. Now I'll be honest with y'all. It did not come out the way I wanted it to come out. I don't know where I went wrong. I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste good, but like the dumplings themselves didn't come out like stay put together the way I wanted them to stay put together. So maybe I needed to add a little bit more coconut flour. I'm gonna have to play around with it, but it smells really good. So we're just gonna give it a try anyways. If next time, I think I'll give it a try again, maybe add a little bit more coconut flour. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll try like a different way to make the dumplings, but I'm still gonna keep this in the video, of course. Give it a try. If y'all have any ideas like on how to make the dumplings better, let me know. Okay, so let's start with a bowl. Excuse my blanket, I'm freaking freezing. They like separated, but some of them separated. But I know the flavor is gonna be good. I think I just needed to add a little bit more coconut flour. Okay, so this is what I'm working with. It kind of looks like a hot mess. Like, it just separated. It did not stay the way I wanted it to stay. But we're gonna give it a try anyways. It needs a little bit more salt. I would say, like, the flavor overall to it is really good. I think I just needed to add a little bit more coconut flour. Like, the dough was itself, like, it was, like, firm. But I guess when you add it in there, it kind of just separated. I'm probably going to figure out a different way on how to make the dumplings. So this can be just, like, a test run. Maybe, like, within my next few videos, I can figure out a different way how to make the dumplings. And we can go from there. Not all the time my recipe is perfect. I hardly ever mess up a recipe. But I kind of had a feeling this one's going to be a little bit challenging in a way. There's just some things that are challenging, especially when you're trying to make it keto. But I would say, like, the flavor overall is freaking delicious, okay? We just want that dumpling texture, and I didn't really achieve that with this recipe. You know what crosses my mind that I think will be better is if we make some fathead dough. You know how, like, we use that crust? And I feel like if we cut, like, little slivers, put it in there, it will kind of have like that doughy texture. What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments below. But I'm still gonna go ahead and finish up my last meal of the day. We are going to have some dessert. Like I said, the flavor is really good, so I feel like I just made kind of like a chicken soup in a way. Flavor's still really good, and I'll still go ahead and enjoy it. All right, guys, I finished my dinner. It was super good, but you see how like it wants to be a dumpling? Like, it stays kind of put together as a dumpling, most of them. But I don't know, to me it just kind of got a little too soft. So definitely some more coconut flour. But like I said, I'm going to give this recipe another try maybe next week. So if y'all do want to see me redo it, I want to try it with fathead dough. I feel like that'll probably be the best. So you can have like that soft doughy texture. I should have tried that first, but trial and error, you know what I mean? I've never messed up a recipe. Even Dion was like, Sam, you've never messed up a recipe. I was like, I know. What is going on? I was so excited for this recipe too. But overall, like, I mixed in like the ricotta with the soup and it was still really good. So I went ahead and ate that. But we're gonna have dessert. I actually have some cream cheese pumpkin muffins left over. I'm letting it sit out a little bit to thaw from the fridge. So we're gonna go ahead and have this, and I'll let y'all know the macros at the end of, for my end of the day macros after we have this. All right, you guys, I was doing some mom duties. I ate dinner. Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was a dinner. I still ate it, and it had really good flavor. So we'll figure that out later on with that recipe, but we're gonna go ahead and have a dessert. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it into my Carb Manager. I did make these pumpkin cream cheese muffins. If y'all watched my last video on these, if y'all want the recipe, it is in that video, so go check it out. But I'm gonna go ahead and have one. I'm trying to find it in my Carb Manager so I can add it. Here they are. So these muffins, I went ahead, I had them in the fridge, but I didn't want to super coat, so I went ahead and let it sit out for a little bit. I didn't want to really warm it up too much either, so I just let it thaw some. But these keto pumpkin cream cheese muffins are only 182 calories each. I did make 12 of them, 4 net carbs, 5 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat. So if you want the full recipe, they will be in my last video for y'all to check out. I'm going to go ahead and add that into my macros. And we're going to go ahead and give it a little bite. If y'all didn't see my last video, I had cut this one in half, but basically they're kind of like a little copycat version of like the ones that you can get from Starbucks, and they are so good. They taste just like a pumpkin like cake, like a pumpkin pie cake filled with cream cheese, and they are absolutely delicious. So y'all give them a try. So this is going to be my little late night treat. They're so good. I recommend if you have them in the fridge, if you make a batch of them, to just let them sit on the counter for a little bit to thaw. But after I go ahead and eat this dessert, I'm calling it a day. I honestly didn't eat a lot today. Usually I get in a lot more protein and calories, but honestly today I wasn't like too hungry. We had a good sized breakfast that was really low in calories though. Then we had my protein shake and dinner and a dessert. I mean, we had like 4 meals, but all of them were so low calorie that honestly it didn't seem like I ate a lot today. But for my day, I've had 79 grams of protein, 60 grams of fat, 1,003 calories, and my calorie deficit goal is 1,500. So we stayed way under our calorie deficit goal today. So overall, it was a good day of eating, except for dinner. Just a little hiccup, but we would definitely figure out that recipe. But if you do give it a try and you figure it out, let me know how you made it, or let me know what y'all came up with. I would definitely give it a try next week again, and we will see how it does. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one.
If you're here, you know that keto is the secret.